Everyone steals my line now.
Yeah.
So, who is here this week? You've got Peter.
Grim.
Steve.
Manny.
Josh.
Ed.
Alex.
Yeah.
I'm going to do something that I've not been able to do for a month, so I'm passing me a bottle.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Penguin.
Excuse the jangling, but I'm going to have a beer.
Well done.
I made it a month.
Yay.
Clean.
I can't believe I got my own name wrong.
If I get drunk off this beer, I will not be surprised. Like the ultimate piss take. I went a month without drinking it and just had one beer.
Cheap date.
Yeah. Your hit normally works.
Not that cheap though, yeah.
If they're using it on me, I'm not paying for it, am I? So,
True.
Yeah, but it's not a cheap date then.
not a date at all. I'm being raped.
That's a date. Not gonna
More than
say
you get
it.
normally.
It's very true.
Not gonna say it.
Is it pod worth? Can we use it on the podcast, or is it something that we'd have to edit out?
It's fine, it's fine.
Yeah, shut up.
Yeah.
Just-
So Grim did the most northern thing
In
in the world earlier outside my house.
Is it something to do with pies?
No, it's to do with bricks.
Wasn't a brick, it was a stone.
It was a brick.
It was a stone. It was a stone. It was a stone because it came out of a dry
You're
spot.
northern, it was a brick.
No, bricks are the red things that people build walls out of.
And Grim was kicking brick down road.
Like play.
You've just gone to get Orbis.
But it wasn't in tin. It didn't in tin, he said.
And thanks for listening, northern viewers, while you leave as we mock your accent. We don't mock it, we're just doing it.
Yeah,
We're
well,
kind of mocking it.
Yeah, a little bit.
it reminded me of something that I did way back when, and it was we had nice snowy weather. You guys have never experienced that, but up north we used to get snow.
We know what it is.
We've been
We
away.
live, to be fair, we live in Brighton. We've got cocaine.
Not the same kind of snow. Anyway, there was I was walking through the snow at night. I think I was walking my dogs, and I saw just a football. I was like, oh, sweet football. I took a run up, kicked it, was completely frozen solid. Oh,
Did it
that
So yeah, didn't you do something
I
similar
did
to
something
that?
quite similar. I was very drunk. Was it you in the back of the car?
I was in the back of the car.
And we having a debate of, I was like, you could see something in front. It's like, it's a pile of leaves. Man, it's like, it's a rabbit. I was like, no, it's a pile of leaves. I went to prove it by going to kick it. Now, no, the thing is,
You want to kick a rabbit?
The thing is, I was so certain it wasn't a rabbit, but also fucking lucky it wasn't a rabbit. Otherwise, I would have just punted a rabbit halfway across the planet. The point is, I took a really fucking long run up, kicked this pile of leaves as I thought, as hard as I could. Fucking tree stump. I broke my foot.
Yeah, that was fun.
I did go to hospital for it, and it's still a bit fucked. Probably should have done that.
congratulatory for being an idiot.
Yeah, I didn't have to work the next day, but like, so I couldn't get my shoe on. The foot was so swollen, so I just turned up to work like one shoe on, one shoe off, and I broke my foot.
I didn't break my foot. It just really, really hurt.
Well, yeah, it's ice. Like, if you kick ice, it's gonna fucking
It
hurt.
was a big ball of ice.
Oh, beer is gassy.
It is.
So many things you forgot. And so many things you remember because you haven't been drinking.
Yeah. I lost like 4 pounds by the way.
Really?
If anything, I saved a fair bit of money by drinking. I actually.
And I clearly lost it, apparently.
Pounds is in the weight.
You didn't specify.
I have now.
Should
Is
have
that the
kilos.
best idea?
What drinking do?
Yeah.
I'm going to be more sensible. My New Year's resolution was to be more sensible with my drinking. I've got a month without it, which doesn't prove I'm an alcoholic.
It doesn't prove you're not an alcoholic either.
I would give you a chip, but you just drank. So.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
chip.
they get a
1
chip
month
for.
I wouldn't know. I've not been to Alcoholics Anonymous meeting, man.
They get a chip. What about going to casino?
Also, does it mean you're going to be
Yeah, that's
sensible
great.
for the rest
Stop
of the year?
drinking. Take up fucking gambling instead. It's a 1 month chip.
I thought you meant like chip as in yeah.
Go to a
Always
casino
about-
where all the drink is
Always
free.
about food with you, isn't
Do
there?
they do the opposite with gambling addicts?
Yeah.
They give them
Oh,
a beer.
you haven't gambled. You haven't gambled for a while. Here's a man that.
So, Manny, you're off to the Philippines.
Yeah.
Or Indonesia.
Indonesia.
And actually, this
Japan.
is the first time he's spoken on. He was on another podcast.
He was.
I
Yeah,
didn't
but
say a
I was
fucking
dying
word.
at the time,
Silent
so.
It was apparently for the last. You told me the last 10 minutes of the podcast you just want us to end because we need to cough so badly. It was like you could have left the room. You didn't have to sit.
So what are you doing in the
Wow.
Philippines, Manny?
Masturbate.
Yeah, pretty much.
Minus that into a mango.
In the sun, you know.
Don't
Yeah,
get a
pretty
sunburned
much
penis.
spending most of my time in the sea.
I genuinely thought you were just following Gary Glitter's career path.
Yeah.
Don't
Well,
follow it
He
too
hasn't. No,
closely.
he can't do that. He hasn't got any smash hits yet.
They come after them.
Oh, they come after the child molestation. Right, okay.
and the mango fucker.
Not sure.
Stephen, mind in the gutter, please.
Not sure it's ever convicted.
Yeah, it was.
Well,
Mango
mango
fucking
fucker.
no, it wasn't.
Also, another news: Stephen Moffat and Peter Capaldi are leaving Doctor Who for him.
Stephen Mulhern.
Yeah, quicker trick, mate. Done.
But yeah, so why are you spending a lot of time with it? Are you just lounging in the sea, or
No,
are you doing
no,
something
no.
decent with your life that all of us aren't?
It's growing mangroves.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's growing.
No, I'm going out, doing a bit of conservation work, trying to improve my life and make something for
Bored.
myself a little bit more.
Boring. Oh, it's like Joe gets smashed tonight.
It's like an Ed story. Jesus Christ.
What about Ed's story had Jesus Christ?
Still in trouble on Assassin's Creed 4.
Mugno.
On that,
His
on
silence
that note,
speaks volumes.
on that note, still having issues with Syndicate.
Are you still?
Two achievements left. One of them's that fucking
Lamppost one.
yeah. The other one, kick people off trains. There's very few occasions that I actually kick people off trains. Glitched yesterday.
Oh, God.
So annoyed.
How do you put it?
It's just progress stopped filling up. So it might just spontaneously unlock for no apparent reason, or I might just
You'll probably be playing someone else to also just get the achievement. It's like what happened when Arkham Knight came out. People just started playing other games and be like, you got an achievement. And like,
Destiny did that for me as well.
yeah, it's lots like,
Loads. It's a big problem with the Xbox One. It's just sort of like delayed achievement problem.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, Steve, please enlighten us to why you're constantly chat bottoming.
Basically,
How is that term?
It is now.
It fucking well is now.
I
think we've got a name for podcast. Go on, chat bottomer.
basically, you know the hair in between your ass crack? I decided to
Not
condition-
intimately.
I know mine intimately, but
Not
that's
yours
just-
personally.
Wait, no, hold on, no, wait. I heard a snippet, and I wanted this story to. What?
the hair in between your ass crack.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I decided to condition it the other day because it kind of got a bit knotted because I trimmed it in ages, and now it feels really smooth and silky, and it genuinely feels like I shit myself.
I mean, I'm not being funny.
Right. Okay.
But
Someone start.
I don't have the problem where I have to trim it. It just
Yeah.
doesn't. It's not a thing I have
Yeah,
to
I
do.
never wake up.
It's not been like protruding out. It's like a
we're not-
palm tree.
I
I mean, like,
never
Yeah, I'm
once
never
trimmed
sitting
it.
in the bathtub and a bit of hair just caresses my thighs like shit. I need to trim my fucking up.
We're not sheep. We don't get stuff.
It's like some sort of fucked up Rapunzel.
I do
He
not want
just
to climb
sits and
that
spends
hair.
like half an hour combing it out of his arse.
His arse looks like a fuzzy oyster.
it's not as
I
bad
see
as you
that.
think.
Area's
It's just
vagina.
pretty bad if you considered trimming it like
No, no,
trim
no,
it in
no,
a while,
no,
and then like you know.
Yeah, and the fact that it
I
knocks
trimmed
as
it
well.
once. I trimmed it once, and that was
was a while.
that was a mistake in itself because it just
You thought conditioning it would be a safer bet.
Well, it will be. It's safer. It's probably going to wear
Actually,
off quicker.
Just get a hair removal. Just go straight for
What
that.
kind of conditioner did you use?
Tresemme.
I was literally thinking that. Schwarzkopf.
Schwarzkopf for
Herbal
bums.
essences, right?
What did you just splash over a head and shoulders bottle for a little bit?
Did you give yourself an enema with shampoo?
To be honest, when he farts, it would look hilarious.
It's not as bad as you think.
This is bad.
You described it, and it sounds pretty bad.
It's not really. It's not like.
This
like
has
I said, it's
sparked
not-
more debate than me eating a condom.
No, that was fucking wrong.
I was just about to say.
This intrigues me. Yours just fucked up, Alex.
Yeah, this comes from the person who also brushed their teeth with bleach.
No, that was hand soap. That was hand soap.
Was it hand soap?
Yeah, that was hand soap.
Yeah, we were talking
Yeah,
about
we
it.
Say, if you brush your teeth with bleach, not have no gums.
Or tea.
Oh, yeah.
You might, those be very shiny.
I'm not sure how far like
toilet.
bleach and hand soap are.
Huh?
Bleach to hand soap, pretty similar.
No.
Hand soap doesn't have any bleach in it.
Are you cleaning your toilet with hand soap?
I'm washing your hands with hand.
Man, spell clean the toilet.
You know, shampoo, soap, pretty similar. There's not a lot different. Bleach, soap, very different. They are almost entirely different things.
I genuinely can't remember who it was, but someone in this
Hey.
room wiped their ass with a Dettol.
It was me!
called it!
It was me. I did wipe my ass with a Dettol, I think.
Anti-back
I was having a poo. It was after a heavy night, so it was a little bit more than I'd anticipated.
After a few too many rusters.
Yeah.
It was a little more than I'd anticipated for my toilet paper. I ran out of toilet paper. There was no more in the room. I then picked up what I assumed were wet wipes. Turned out to be a Dettol antibacterial wipe.
To be fair, good shout.
No, the noise that came out of me was. I think I got like 7 dogs that like came. It was actually the highest pitched noise ever. Yeah. It stung like a bastard. I had to condition my arsehole afterwards.
You had to what?
Condition my arsehole afterwards. Ed, if you were listening and on your phone, you might know.
Talking to Leave it alone, he's talking to Jesus.
No, we discussed this. That's just by churches.
Oh, yeah, shit. So only time he gets reception.
God reception.
Who's on that?
What, God reception? God weirdly enough. Oh, dear me.
I love the silences on this podcast. And it's just kind of like it was a blank stare going, what now? Talk about anything.
I like that no one heard mine. Anyway.
I almost walked out the room again. It was sad.
Oh, dear God.
So that's been our podcast.
So, Terry Wogan's died.
Yeah.
Go from Jade Goody, cancer, on to Terry Wogan.
Yeah, it's a trade sport.
Terry Wogan was a great human being.
I was thinking about it. I was like, I wasn't too upset when he died because I already knew him from Eurovision. I wasn't a big radio listener, so I never really listened to his
He
radio.
was fucking hilarious on Eurovision.
He was.
He was brilliant Eurovision.
I always remember when watching Eurovision one year, and when they were doing the points, it came to Russia, and it was just like some woman, and Terry Wogan just goes, "Hello, Mrs. Putin," and it was just like the greatest moment of Eurovision ever.
Remember, he was mocking. I think it was the Swedish entry that came up, or like the person who was talking, like giving the results, and the bloke quite clearly couldn't speak English, and Joe was like, "Who's this guy? Was he the director's son? What is he? Why can he not speak? Oh, look, he gave it to Norway.
It was just like when it came to sort of his last couple of years of doing it, he just gave up. Okay, that was, I'm not even gonna lie, that was just awful. I didn't like that at all.
It was like I think he had one where it's like.
Nope. That's my.
Do you want to just talk about the same things over each other? Yeah, great. Cheers, man. Brilliant, fucking fantastic.
Shut up about 50p!
What did you chuck a sponge at me for?
Because you were talking, I remember, you just have a nice conversation. Oh, I found 50p. Oh, that's great. Oh, you found 50p.
Well, it got you talking about it as well. Your topic of conversation.
But it
It's
wasn't.
not a good topic about conversation. You made me so angry I can't speak. No.
It was. I watched the episode again. But my point on Terry. Oh, fuck. Fuck it, it's done. Fuck you.
That was the beer talking.
He's slightly racist in head.
I watched some.
That's what Manny got from the conversation.
Manny, stop drinking wine.
To be fair, that bottle is
From a
empty.
goblet.
Holy
That bottle
shit,
is
Manny.
fucking empty.
Well, to be honest, he's drinking a bottle of red wine. He's just turned into like a mid-40s bitch.
Well, it was racist, but it was funny.
Drinking
like
wine
couscous across
by
the room.
bottle.
Yeah, out of a goblet.
Oh dear.
That's another shirt.
Thanks.
Mate, it's
I want this podcast.
Change your own fucking mind over
I can't put a link down to my shirt in the description, actually, Steve. So
We can actually.
we can.
Well, we
Yeah, we can find a photo of that or one like that.
Yeah.
Could be literally that shirt for all we care. It's there. Why
I'm
would
taking-
we look for another
To be
shirt?
fair, we can
No,
see it.
You can put your hand over it.
I never see it though.
Shut up.
I literally,
Really proud of me.
I literally just said that. I literally just said that.
I don't know what's going
How
on.
did you not? Your face was in front of his face when he said it. Your ear was literally about 5 inches from
Did
his
you ever
mouth.
wonder why we didn't release the other one that
Yeah,
Steve
no,
was on?
No,
we didn't.
Oh, dear son.
Because he conditions his arsehole and comes out saying, oh, I found
do it one
50p.
time.
Yeah, I hope it was in the bath. Not just like, oh, night time ritual.
Manny, your cheeks are ridiculously red right now. You don't pissed as a fucking fart, mate. Yeah.
I'm going back to Steve's arse a minute.
Okay.
First time that's ever been said.
Surely, if you were going to condition your arse, you'd make sure you had a bidet, right?
A bidet.
You don't call it. You do
No,
call
I
it a
call it a
bidet.
bidet.
I've got to be there, yeah.
A bidet. A bidet.
Well, funny enough, I don't have one.
Happy bidet.
No, just shower head attachment.
What?
He's not got a shower head attachment. He's got an attachment like.
It's a little little butt plug attachment to the shower head.
He's just got like Britain butt apple cake and the whole fucking shit.
Butt cone.
The thing is, what I want to know is, did you hold it by your butt crack or squeeze it between your arse cheeks, just prance around the shower?
Conditioning needs to be left in for a minute.
I
He just had like conditioning between his arse for a minute while he waited for it.
No, but I just did it. I was like,
I've just
Well,
got
then
an image.
you didn't even use the full condition.
I've just got an image of him going to the hairdressers and going to those sinks they leave back in, just pulling down his trousers and dangling over the bowl.
I got
He's having a temperature. I need a bit of a trim.
yeah, Feather wouldn't massage that.
No, Feather wouldn't.
That being said, you said you would walk into your bathroom and make sure you had a bidet.
Mhm.
Why the fuck would it just be there?
Yeah. Oh, I've never noticed that before.
I didn't say that. I'd say you'd make sure you had one.
conditioner, please.
You'd make sure you had one to do this task.
Why
If you
would
didn't have one, you wouldn't do the task.
You would.
Well,
You did
evidently
exactly
he would.
his method.
Yeah, but his method's dumb.
Actually, to be fair, my
To be fair, all
shower.
you need to do is put
Conditioning
water
your
on his
arsehole is dumb.
I've now got an image of Pete turning up to a hotel room, like getting in, little suitcase, putting it down, be like, right, there's the bidet, opens it up, little bottle of conditioner comes out.
So it's
Like
okay.
Like it's an occasion.
To be fair, this is something now I'm gonna see if a hotel I have has a bidet. And if it does, I'm gonna use that conditioner to full
Of
advantage.
course it's a fucking occasion. I booked a hotel for it.
So fucking trouble, Lodge.
You should find some friends with a
When
bidet.
you're in.
So
Maybe Henry's there to help.
it's like Corby trouser press, tea and coffee making facilities. Okay, it's all good.
I'm going to bleach my arse and dye my trousers.
Whilst drinking a cup of Nescafe 3-in-1.
Nescafe, sponsor us.
Is this cafe 3-in-1 a thing?
Yeah. In their little
Milk, sugar,
sachets
and
and
coffee.
sugar, milk, and coffee
Yeah.
in one. You
And
Oh,
you
that's
get,
it.
you
Wait,
get 2-in-1, which is just.
I assumed
milk
it was
and
like 3
coffee.
different
Wait,
coffees.
you
together.
say it's
I know,
3 in 1,
terrible.
so it's just the basis of a coffee in one
But
sachet.
it's
Yeah.
all instant.
all instant.
People are fucking
You get
lazy.
two-
Mate,
one.
not gonna lie,
Yeah,
they're
but
fucking cheap as well.
It's convenient
Yeah,
though.
tell
If
them
you're,
quite quick.
If you're in a
You're in a
hotel room
hotel
and don't
room.
have milk,
yeah, or a fridge.
Have you never seen those like cappuccino sachets?
Have you not seen the advert? Where she's really pissed off at him, then he makes her a cup of coffee, and then they're all good. What I want to know is, what did he do that was bad
Yeah.
enough to make her pissed off?
Well, they
Not
were
that
at a
bad.
party though. They
Yeah,
were at a party,
what did
so
he do? that
they
made her
accidentally
pissed
had
off?
sex, but the coffee made it better.
Bleach his arse.
Accidentally.
or
I think accidentally.
her arsehole.
Pretty sure.
No, that's it. You just went there. It's like they're having this conversation with babe. I think you should condition your arse. It's getting a bit hairy.
That's
You need
what
a trim.
pissed her off. I get it now. He shaved her ass and licked her bottom.
Bottom.
I didn't want to say sphincter.
Well, you just have.
I know, but it's just slightly out of context.
Not that long. Only like.
But
Yeah, maybe go
Whenever I hear the word sphincter, I think of a big Egyptian cat man.
don't ever create an Egyptian themed superhero.
I'm Sphincter Man.
Watch out, the sphincter's
No,
opening.
it doesn't need the man part. I'm sphincter because he's already an Egyptian man. So
No, and him, he'd be like, "What's the villain? Clown's pocket,
Wizard sleeve.
red sock."
What were we discussing the other day? Or was that too good for the podcast?
Probably.
Yeah, it is too good. For
Nah, it's fine. We can discuss
What
it.
was it? It was the idea of giving a rim job to someone who's got
Oh,
what was it?
Who's prolap?
Prolapse.
So it was because we were talking about red rum, and I accidentally said red rim.
That was it. Sorry, that just.
you gotta suck that thing up.
I think you've watched the wrong Shining.
Also, it's The Exorcist, isn't it?
No, it's The Shining.
Where he says red.
Red
Red
Rum's
Rum.
The Shining.
Was it?
Not The Exorcist.
Definitely The Shining.
Oh.
Yeah. It's also a horse.
Yeah, no, red ribs, the horse is younger, less
Just
accessible.
Right, stay exactly where you are. You actually. Oh, that's weird.
You need another one of those.
That's dodgy as fuck, mate.
Has he lost his arm?
Let's have a look.
Yeah, I do.
You got to tweet that.
We have to link this in as well.
Oh, look, he looks like he's got one arm.
Are we also going to link in a
Can I see it or no?
Look, it moves. The photo moves. Where'd you work?
No one can see that.
Where'd you work?
Josh.
Just-
Yeah.
Oh,
Start
yeah.
talking about
Yeah.
rim jobs again.
Hey. You actually look like you've got one. What the
This
fuck are
podcast
you
is
doing
taking a
with the
wrong
other
turn.
arm?
Just behind it.
Oh, I thought you were scratching your back or
He's
something.
conditioning his arsehole.
This
He's
is comfy
conditioning
for me.
his-
It gives me more over to the group other than being like,
We should really get a video podcast.
No,
Shit,
shouldn't.
do you want to sort it out?
Yeah. So much. We already have the gear to do it. It is
Just don't
It's geared to do it from multiple angles.
Multiple angles.
We could all do like a periscope.
Yeah, everyone is on a parent. Which view do you want it from? Do you want to sort
Have
of?
my fingerprint on it.
What have I told you about? It ain't shit talking over people.
Sorry,
No,
I
it's
didn't
my
realise.
finger.
I didn't realise I was.
You didn't read.
Yeah.
I feel like this
You
is
got
descending
serious
to
beatbox.
madness.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Alright, we've got to try that.
Also, if you write -2, -2.
Hey Siri, beatbox.
Boots and cats and boots. I
There you
can
go.
do this all day. Cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats.
Weirdly
and
enough,
boots
Steve's got
and
this on
cats and
vinyl.
Shame he doesn't have a home though.
No, he's shaved now. He's allowed back in the hovel.
You have to go to cafes. And
No, he's upgraded to the box of a fridge.
Oh, that's cute.
It's pretty warm.
It's class.
Do you shower at the leisure centre?
No, he just
I
waits
don't
for it to
let
rain.
anyone. Just stand in the gutters.
After you
That was a heavy rain.
You know, just go
He's
to
just he's
He
conditioned
slid
up.
out of here.
Maybe personal hygiene is fantastic.
the bins
He even
of the
conditions his
travel
arsehole.
Yeah, sorry about the sound there.
I don't know what it is about Wednesday nights, and as soon as this podcast goes on, you turn into a moron.
Do you not know Josh for the rest of the week?
I think I'm relaxed. Neither do you don't. You don't know me. Motherfucker.
You don't know what I've been.
You don't know me, motherfucker.
Case in point.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, but so I mean, he actually did his news okay today.
It was pretty quick.
It
Wasn't
was.
much to use though.
I mean, there was more us fucking about than him.
Yeah, that was really fucking annoying.
That's that.
There's more of us fucking about than there was of him fucking up, which is always...
I'm sorry, is there an echo in this room?
Well, it's like, I like the way you say, yeah, it's more of us fucking about than him fucking up. And
Sorry,
going,
I
yeah, there's more of us fucking
I
about.
didn't hear Grim say him fucking up. I just heard Grim say. Has Manny died?
He's drunk too much wine.
He's almost finished the second fucking goblet.
His bottle is empty. He's gone through that entire bottle of wine in less than half an hour.
Yeah, but there's like a very small amount left inside the goblet.
Still fucking hell.
He's not taller than us if he's lying down.
It's not brewing up.
I'm flatter than you.
Oh,
I'm like an inside joke on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I have my catchphrase back?
what?
My It's a Podcast.
I don't think that's a catchphrase. It's more of a statement.
It's a statement that...
It was my catchphrase that I said at the
but,
start of every
Victor
podcast.
Meldrew saying I don't believe it was also a statement.
Yeah,
It was a catchphrase. He literally did not believe it.
I reckon
You
he
know,
did.
that's
I reckon he
trademark,
did
Pete.
sometimes.
I thought it was just a cue for us to actually start the podcast.
Yeah, so
No, I was trying to make it into a catchphrase, and then Alex started saying it, and I got really angry because it's mine, and then Ed said it today, and I feel like I've lost my...
See, that's where you went wrong. You
I think
tried to make it a catchphrase. You should try and make this catchphrase. Catchphrases should happen.
Yeah, it was happening naturally, you
Like,
fucked it
fuck
up.
that and a bag of cow chips.
No, that's not a catchphrase.
Yeah,
That's
That's
never
more
gonna
of a
be...
catchphrase than it's a podcast.
No, fuck you guys, it's my goddamn catchphrase.
Mate.
Not now.
My goddamn podcast!
Can someone Skype
Go
me
get
next
your
week
left
just so
arm
I
back.
can be like at the start, it's a catchphrase, and then that's it.
It's a catchphrase.
Manny's back!
And now we link
Make
back
any
to Stephen
sense.
Mulvern.
It's a catchphrase! What?
That's what he's after. He's after a catchphrase.
I had one, everyone fucked it up.
if we were going to Skype with Beanie, it would be so you could say, it's a podcast before he does.
How about Roadhouse?
No.
Roll out.
That's already a catchphrase for someone else.
You know
I
what?
thought your catchphrase was Queen Latifah.
You know what is a catchphrase? Down below!
Down below! That's a
See?
catchphrase.
That's not a catchphrase, that's
No,
just
it's
fuck
catchphrase.
off you guts.
That's
That's a bit rude.
I'm pretty sure it's more of a catchphrase than it's a podcast.
Dude, can you stop playing with that knife?
So,
So yeah, Josh has a weapon.
It's for
Wow.
fruit.
so we
Damn fruit coming here attacking our village.
You're not fruiting during real life.
So we discussed this a couple of weeks ago when we heard Robot Wars is back. We now have a presenter,
Dara.
Dara O'Brien.
Oh,
Are we
And
happy
some
about it?
Irish woman.
Yeah, put the button, yeah.
The Irish coming over here after their banks have failed. Still an old robot wolf.
Alex, after a long day of work, drinks a beer and becomes racist.
Bringing back our robot wars.
Yeah.
My goddamn chair.
Can I remind people what made me walk out of the podcast before? Alex being racist.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, he was quoting Donald Trump. And he was like, "Oh fuck Donald Trump with his kill the blacks."
Literally,
No,
walk out the room.
It sounded more racist than that.
Yeah, I think I
It
said.
sounded so racist I nearly passed out.
Yeah, but I made you walk out the room earlier with a Fritz. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Go listen to our podcast.
Maybe we'll do tracks.
It's a podcast.
Yeah, so Dara.
But I said I did have my issue with it.
What's your tissue?
Is that Craig Charles at the end of every episode did a rhyme, and now it's going to become a limerick.
You know what? I'm leaving that silent in.
What was the limerick you made up though?
It was,
Yeah, you
there
can't
was a
remember it.
robot from Ealing.
There was a robot on Ealing, but his axe is now on the ceiling.
He took on Sergeant Bash.
And he had a big crash, and now he's not too appealing.
Yeah.
Okay, if they
I'd
use
like to look
that.
at a duet lyric. Yeah.
That's what they were doing
Yeah, if
earlier.
they ever use
Me and Pete
anything
should
like
present
that.
Robot Wars.
Pete and I.
Who Dara agreeing? Yeah, Pete and I. Pete and I should present Robot Wars.
Jonathan Beers is back.
So far this podcast, you haven't been able to talk. You've got grammar wrong.
I don't think about my grammar before I open my mouth. I don't go, oh, is this going to be grammatically correct? Now I'm going to talk.
Maybe you should. Maybe you get further in life.
Got further than you.
Oh yes, quiet bag.
I hope that's not too quiet.
I'll shut up and drink my wine.
When you go,
carry on, mate.
when you go, Manny?
Soon.
Where do you actually go?
Good.
Sunday.
Yeah, you're missing the Super Bowl. I'm half tempted. Do we want to record a small Super Bowl podcast before we?
Yeah, we've got
Yeah,
time.
this is fun.
Steve, you're talking.
Shut the fuck up! I will be part of this if I want to be.
Adults are talking.
Go bleach your
So
ass.
yeah, everyone but me.
Bleach my asshole!
Now that's a catchphrase.
In fact, that's a t-shirt.
Straight there.
I didn't bleach my ass.
We should definitely make that into a
That cannot
t-shirt.
be pleasant at all.
People do it though.
Well, I mean, conditioning your arsehole's not pleasant.
No,
so what do you
it's
make?
not. Although bleaching your asshole is actually a thing. People do
yeah,
do
people do
that.
have done.
So, but no one. You
Yeah, did it?
once?
Did you?
Yeah.
Multiple times,
It's
apparently.
quite weird
He sat on
because
the toilet.
I got it really bad.
Yeah,
Obviously,
just after it being cleaned. That's
Because
how it's
I've done it 3 or 4 times now,
Both soap.
and it's quite interesting because obviously I'm quite tanned, and obviously my bum was quite tanned as well. But I've got only a little bit bleach.
You realise you're only supposed to bleach your arsehole, not your whole arse.
Yeah, no, I know. I
Not the
realised
cheeks.
that after I've done it, and it kind of just like the reverse inside of a donut.
Did you just like sit in domestos?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me. It's like I'm pretty
I've got a
tan,
kit and
and
everything.
therefore I know my arse is pretty tan. It's like, what, you're trying to get a white arse? You're trying to do the reverse?
Jacksing it
I was
up.
trying to get it even.
I'm
You
the
trying to
reverse
get
Michael Jackson. He's the Michael Jackson.
He Michael Jacksoned his ass.
Pretty much. It looks like a
Or at
reverse.
least tried to.
Right, okay, the best way to describe it is you know those mini donuts you ate the other weekend?
Yeah.
Imagine that, but then just smaller version. That's what my bum
Well,
looks
which
like.
side? One of them's white.
Yeah,
one
one
of
of
them's
them-
black.
Flip it over.
It's rotatable.
Flip it over so it's chocolate side down. That's what it looks like.
They were chocolate donuts.
Yeah, I know, but chocolate side down. You've got.
Oh, so you got the poo on the
So
inside.
you've
Yeah.
got a white ring with a chocolate
Yeah.
centre.
Yeah, I look like the inside. I look at like a chocolate vanilla gobstopper that's been cutting off.
That's not a good god.
So,
I wouldn't. That's not a look I'd aim.
Weirdest image in my head.
It basically looks like a dartboard.
White, green, and red.
There's a little red bit in the middle.
like a metal spider web.
Red rib.
Stop getting a red rim job.
I can't
Also,
help it. I get
stop
bored.
giving terrible analogies and similes.
I can't help it. There's no other way.
My arse is like a dartboard.
Takes a lot of bricks.
Bravo, Steve. Bravo.
Steve
All right, you're back in. You're back in.
Steve's entered his invitation back. So, Alex's favourite person, Donald Trump, has been nominated for a Nobel Peace
Is this a
Prize.
genuine thing?
Is that
No, that can't be true.
I'm not sure. I
It's
keep
happening
seeing
in
it.
North
I
Korea
keep
posted.
seeing it. But to be fair, you just need one person to nominate you to technically be nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize.
Really?
So yeah, that's the definition of a nomination. You know what I mean? He may not be on the final ballot, but you can still be nominated to go. I could go now. I nominate Pete for a Nobel Peace Prize.
Do it. Do it now.
Everyone would be like,
Yes,
"You're a
yes.
fucking idiot."
Right, we need to start a petition to get Pete nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize.
I'd like to be. I reckon I
You need to do something of fucking worth.
I have.
Something peaceful of worth.
It depends if
He
it's a peace
sold,
prize.
Well, yeah, we're going for the peace prize.
Oh, you're for the peace, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where I work.
He sold condolences cards.
That's not peaceful. That's just.
It's not sad.
No, he's just stopped on the thing.
Yeah, I just stopped on the mother call.
So speaking of like fucking retarded things, and if Donald Trump has been,
He has
nominated.
indeed been nominated. It's on the Independent. I'm just reading it.
I mean, he didn't win the Iowa vote though.
That's true.
Good.
Did you know how Hillary? Sorry, I'll go.
Yeah. Anyway. So I've been trying to. I found out that my local doctor's surgery only takes bookings by the phone for that day.
Yeah.
And they're only
Most do.
and that they
That's what I was
they open the lines at 8, and by 9 o'clock all the bookings are done.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then you can book online for up to the next day. How the fuck are you supposed to book something for like a week in advance?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I don't have time
You
to
just got to hope.
Yeah, I don't have time, but I can't necessarily do it that day.
Yeah.
How do you
I
arrange?
feel I'm going to be ill next Tuesday.
No, what you need is
I
a pre-existing
want-
medical condition, and then you just be like, I've got something really bad with me. Like, I'll come in emergency.
Yeah.
I
worst
once
way.
phoned my doctors to get an appointment, and I just got.
Cheers, Ed. We weren't sure what phone was
Yeah,
without you doing the
And
fucking
also,
line
and also
for it.
everyone on the podcast can see that.
Yeah, no. I once phoned my doctor to get an appointment, and the response was, "No, we have no doctors." Literally, that happened once.
So it's just called a surgery then.
Yeah, there's literally.
No, it's just a fucking building.
We literally just. They literally just had someone
No, it's got
to
some
answer the
nurses.
phones to tell people there were no doctors.
But
That's the only reason the surgery was open there.
all right. I ring at 9:10 and say, all right, can I have an appointment? They're like, nope, we haven't got any left today. It's like, all right, well, can I have one tomorrow? No, you have to ring tomorrow. Same problem.
Yeah.
Same problem.
My
What the
doctor-
fuck is?
my
What
doctor-
is this system? This is not a system. This is just. I don't know what it is.
And you get all the old biddies waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning leaving voicemails. So
Yeah, because they have to be able to piss anyway.
Yeah.
The thing
Well,
is,
you
as
can
well,
always hope they trip.
Right.
Josh looks so offended by it. Oh yeah, sorry to all the old
That's
ladies who
your
are
line,
listening
yeah.
to the podcast.
Yes, that is my line.
And answer it, which is-
Don't
She's
you
still
did in
brewing
the first
whiskey
place.
or whatever it is.
That's like 40. Leave it out.
Someone do maths not so good. You know, I was editing last week's podcast, and like throughout the background, Josh makes the weirdest fucking noises, and sometimes he can't edit the fucking things out because someone's actually talking. Like I swear, last week there was just him making a little T-Rex noise.
He does that all the time. Have you
You
just
were literally the hardest person ever. Like, there was one point I had to tell you to stop doing like 5 things in a row. It's like, stop tapping your feet, stop putting your thumb into the bowl, stop tapping it,
So I'm glad you said bottle.
stop putting your Steve's bleached arsehole.
That slipped right in.
Lads, right here.
silky smooth.
I didn't know it went in.
Well, Josh is only used to little
Sleeve,
tricks.
Yeah.
Well,
So
that reminds me.
Super Bowl predictions, right?
Mute button sometimes.
That reminds me. I've never heard a woodpecker before, apart from this morning, because you sounded like Woody Wood.
Yeah, the woodpeckers are good.
Woodpeckers are
They make a
good.
noise,
Yeah,
yeah.
woodpeckers, yeah.
They generally make noise like everyone says they do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not over stereotyped. It's exactly
What, even
what it sounds
Woody, they sound exactly like Woody Woodpecker.
Well, when he's drilling and not going. yeah.
That's not Woody Woodpecker.
Yeah, that. I mean, but it's still laughing. Yeah.
Still
What's the
fucking
end of
annoying.
that, though?
They're not.
Oh,
This is literally his noise now.
yeah.
Loud.
Poor it is.
You'll be right.
Final topic! I love lamb.
Can't have one.
Alright, no, I like Super Bowl predictions. Go on. What do people think?
I don't know who's playing.
No.
I'm going for my team,
Literally have no
Broncos.
idea.
Definitely Broncos.
Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, I know, yeah,
Broncos.
Cam Newton will just destroy him.
Cam Newton, yeah. I mean, the problem is you've got probably the best defense against Cam Newton
Defense.
and his absolute badass team.
But their defense hasn't been that good this season.
I mean,
No.
the Broncos'
It's
defense.
sort of like
Why are we
sneak
saying
through.
defense?
Yeah,
Sorry,
the Broncos'
Defense.
defense.
they're deep.
It's mana.
Yeah, the Broncos' D is pretty strong and hard when it comes down to it.
But nothing
yeah. But Carolina's
get
A.
bleach?
Carolina's A is pretty
Or let
damn
the whole
fucking tight.
Denver defense go at it.
Did you just compare Carolina's offense to Steve's ass?
To be fair,
I think it's fairly accurate.
They've both seen a lot of Denver's defense.
Nah, I'm
yeah.
gonna go Panthers, but I'm gonna really want them to win as well.
I think it'll either be.
It'll either be the
It'll either be
Broncos or the
tight.
Panthers.
Tight. It'll either be Broncos.
No, it's gonna. I'm fairly. I think it's going to be Panthers.
If the Broncos win, it'll be a tight game. If the Panthers, did what they did to the Seahawks, stuff like that,
Seahawks,
it's just going to be.
and the Cardinals, which was
Cardinals.
brutal.
It's just going to be an absolute massacre.
But anyway, the actual final topic, because Manny, you're going away, is
You don't exist anymore.
have you
Sorry.
finished all that wine yet?
Yeah.
Is did you see how Hillary Clinton won the Iowa vote?
Was it on the back of Cam Newton?
No.
Oh, don't care then.
What happened was they had like all the her and Bernie Sanders were split down the middle.
Colonel Sanders?
No, but they had to have a delegate in each like place where they voted over Iowa. This was decided via coin toss.
Wow.
America pretty much decided who's going to be like running for president via a coin toss.
That's so
Iowa.
American.
I mean Iowa.
Yeah, but still, that's a start. That gives her a state to win.
does sort of decide.
It gives her a
Potentially
good start.
decides.
They do
who
have
out of
more
those two-
weight.
Yeah.
It's like Florida all over.
But it was great because it was. I
less
think the
rigged.
votes were something like 49.7 or 49.8 to each of Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton, and the other Democrat had 0.4% of the vote.
What a hero!
He was
guy
like,
has-
"Yeah, I'm gonna stop running for president."
He should have got the casting vote.
He should have had the coin.
No, he was his 0.4%.
I think it
Him
should
and
have
his
been
fan.
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
But no, one of the Republicans got
Penalty
0.0% of the
shootout.
vote, so he just didn't get anything.
They should have just done a total wipeout course to decide who.
Yes.
Yeah,
I want
No,
that.
if TV's
Ninja Warrior.
If TV's taught me anything, it's whoever sings the best song.
No, whoever has the best sub story.
That's X Factor.
Yes, you're right. Actually.
And that has nothing to do with singing.
Oh, that's
But
fair
anyway,
enough.
I thought that was quite hilarious to see how America.
Hillary's got a good sob story.
She's married to Bill Clinton.
Right, her husband got blown by a woman at work.
Oh,
buddy!
Hey!
fuck hell.
Just fuck off to the Philippines.
Yeah, sit back, you prick.
No, because you're going to flick on the fucking microphone again. But anyway, that's us for another week then.
It has been a
Hard.
yeah, it's good.
In a podcast.
That's a catchphrase!
Oh, fuck this, the bank account chip.
Oh, bleach my bumhole!
Don't bleach my bumhole. There we go. Catchphrases.
So please like, subscribe,
Down below!
leave your comments, and we'll
Leave it down below.
Bye! Bye-bye!